I'm going to guide you how to get a sponsorship this time to come and teach without having to pay money for connection men for them to link you or whatever. In the summer holidays is the time we are going to make more recruitment for teachers. This is actually going to be the major recruitment for foreign teachers, and this is the type of recruitment that comes with all type of package, like you can get accommodation, you can give you a bike, like a paid holiday, like they can invite the whole of your family to come and teach. And so this is actually the time to look for a job in Vietnam. So guys, if you've been wondering, you've been looking for a job, you've been sending emails and they don't mind you, this is actually the time. This is the time. And so guys, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and like all the videos to motivate me to do more. So currently, Vietnam immigration have been very wild. Now they've been clamping down on people who sponsor people fraudulently, like people who do not genuinely have companies, but then use some kind of way to sponsor people. And I can tell you for a fact that recently, some of the teachers in here with certain companies, they are what do you call it? Their permit have been withdrawn, and these people have been given some time to look for a new school to sponsor them, or they return them back to their country. It tells you how wild the immigration are now. So now what you're looking for is that come in genuinely with a school that really need your services. Come in. So that is very easy. It gives you a peace of mind. You don't come to Vietnam now thinking about school to teach and now moving from here to there. Because if you don't come like that, finding a job has become very difficult, because now Vietnam is being flooded with a lot of teachers from all over Europe, Africa, a whole lot of people. And so if you don't calculate your steps well, you're going to get in deep trouble, or you get here and you'll be difficult finding a job. Now, this is the procedure to find sponsorship to come to Vietnam and come and teach. So you need to prepare this list of documents. One is your university certificate, which has been consular legalized. You legalize it in your home country. After, you take it to the Vietnam Foreign Affairs for them to also legalize it for you. Then you can work with it. Apart from that, you also need your TEFL or your TESOL or CELTA. Any of these certificate that teaches you how to teach English to speakers of other languages. And C1 basically tests your understanding and speaking of English. Please, you can't replace this document with any other document. So people ask me, I have a English proficiency certificate, I have IELTS, I have is it compulsory to still do the C1? Yes, it's still compulsory. C1 TEFL is what will give you a work permit to teach legally here. So you can have IELTS, it's a plus. You can have certificate, proficiency certificate, it's a plus. Yet you still need to have it. Now, after having this document, the next document you need to have is your university degree, TEFL, C1, police clearance report, and then health check. Make sure you have all these documents consular legalized, and then you have it. Now, after having this, your next job and legalizing it in both your home country and Vietnamese embassy, the next thing is you looking for a job. That's the next thing. So how to get a job? Very simple, especially as we are now in the major hiring or recruitment season. You don't have to worry so much about the jobs. What you need to do is join Facebook pages on Facebook pages, teachers in Vietnam, Vietnam teachers in Saigon, Vietnam teachers in Hanoi, Vietnam teachers in Ho Chi Minh. So when you get into, you type this Vietnam teachers or teachers in Vietnam in Facebook, you see a lot of groups. Just join these groups. It's very easy. You don't pay anything. Join these groups and you start seeing advertisement feeds from a whole lot of companies. Yeah, so guys, after joining all these groups, you start seeing advertisement feeds, companies that are advertising for teachers, and here and there. And you can also join some portals like Hanoi Teaching Jobs, Vietnam Teaching Jobs, a whole lot of them on website, on Google. You see them you apply. But the fastest one, and even you can also apply on Indeed. Indeed too, there are some of the applications at Indeed. And but the most popular one is on social media, and that is Facebook. That's the most popular one. It's very simple. That was where I got my job sponsorship, on Facebook. So get it, see the schools that are advertising for non-native speakers, and even sometimes native speakers. Don't worry. I mean, when you see them writing, we want native speakers, you apply. Some of them, I mean, they just apply, and then apply to all of them, and then make sure you submit all the things they are requesting for. And most of the things they request for include an introduction video. They want to look at how you speak. If you speak close to a native speaker, that's what they want to look. And some few things, how you look like, your appearance in that video. So make sure you have a very good video. If you want to have an idea, have a video of an introductory video. You can check that video and see how it is done, and have that video done after I submit everything. And we're in the major recruitment season, so don't worry if they don't reply you. Definitely, you're going to get a reply. Try to send as many applications as you can, and one of them is going to write back to you. Now, the one they write back to you, you're going to have a Zoom or Teams or what again? You're going to have a live interview with you to see you and talk to you to see how you can teach. They'll ask you some few questions, and you'll be good to go. After, they are going to demand for your details for them to do an invitation for you. So you can come in with an invitation. So they will request for your certificate, your passport, your letter that proves that you've taught before, your health check, your police report, and all of that. And they request for all of them, and they will prepare an invitation letter for you. Once you get there, the invitation letter should take 1 week, but for certain circumstances, it can drag for, let's say, 2 weeks at most. You should get that letter. Once you get that letter, you are on your way to Vietnam. You can just book, pay for your flight ticket, and the next moment you are in a flight to Vietnam to come and teach. And when you come, you have your peace of mind. You can work, earn money, and live a free life. You don't have to worry about police going to. On the other hand, if you choose to pay for somebody to bring you, for an agent to bring you, try and ensure that that agent is also a genuine agent, like it's an agent that works with a school. So most of these agents work with schools. So if they work with school, that's fine. So sometimes he's recruiting on behalf of the school. I mean, he has the gig and he wants to give to you, so he will help you process the document. But the fact of the matter is that it is only the company that can sponsor you. That is the fact of the matter. It is only the company that can sponsor you. So, assuming the company that sponsors you doesn't have a school, they can sponsor you, but getting a work permit is going to be a problem. Getting a TLC is going to be a problem. Now you get to Vietnam, and now you'll be left with looking for a job, and it's going to be a very strenuous process. And you go and you get it, and a whole lot of problems. Police can just arrest you, and a whole lot of problems. So, guys, this is the best. Avoid agents. Use this procedure to find a teaching sponsorship. Get your sponsorship certificate and come to Vietnam and teach. Vietnam is a loving country. It's a peaceful country. I mean, there is a very low, you don't spend a lot, but you make a lot of money. As a foreign teacher, they actually pay you the rate of the dollar. And that's what's nice. So, their currency is very good. When you have their currency, you can buy a lot. You can buy a lot of things. I mean, there is low expenditure here. I mean, and you can live a very good life. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and like the videos. Don't forget subscribing just motivate me to do more creative videos to solve problems of others. So guys, subscribing means supporting me and giving me that vim and vigor to be able to do more videos. Guys, it's a wrap for today. My name is Kweku Kenya Brante. Catch you again.